Ah, man, about to go to bed. This could be my last night alive. I live around a bunch of people like they hate my ass. Like, I think it's like 1 versus 500. I never done anything against people, but I just don't care. You know? Like, 1 of 500, not me, even though I'm one versing. One who has 500 people or plus who hates him likely, like in media 500. And even one or like few individuals of that 500 could like do like they're capable of like extreme things, you know, like they could plot to like burn my house down as I sleep, torture me inside, and someone else that claim that I am not responsive or no longer alive or something. If that was the case, which it more likely could be, and leave me to die. I don't know. Or they're not here or present at the time, whereas I'm left inside being burned alive, you know, while I'm sleeping or something. Because like I'm heavily sedated if I'd taken sleeping pills. You know, I don't know. But then it could be like some weird plot in line, like trying to take some guy's identity by completely burning or trying them as to being identifiable or something. But forensics, you know, runs deep and whatnot. Even though I don't think it's like a credible, legitimate, determining factor for like solving crimes or not. But in regards to like trying to identify like an identifiable person or something, you know, like some random person who could have plotted against me as the charting my like torture my body alive via house fire, you know. I don't know. While I'm sleeping to make like they can identify me and that someone else can easily like wipe me off the face of the earth regarding my identity and stuff, and then take over from there. And that I don't know what the fucking thing, man. I just want to state, like, even though it's possible, like, somebody decided to burn me alive and make sure my body's identifiable, like, and that they're prone as to taking over my ID, filling in or something, pretending they're me, and I that the original me no longer exists. I know it's like a crazy scheme, but people would try it. Uh, like, I I still establish my identity like, for the longest in many ways, even chronologically and biologically. You know, like I still have dental records. You know, certain skeletal my skeletal frame will remain intact. Like, uh, your bones actually do have a specific age. You know, and my skeletal frame matches my chronological and biological age versus like some older guy pretending he's like my faced off identity if he succeeds in his aspirations and our plans as to trying to I don't know, it's like a crazy Law and Order SVU type of thing. Like people will get framed for crimes trying to prove their innocence, and then you're gonna have like a similar notion but completely different, whereas they're framed for illegal immigration because of somebody deliberately trying to steal their identities. And I know it's like a weird scenario from a movie like Law and Order Man or The Net or even The Matrix or something, you know. Or what's a crime where somebody's framed for doing something like The Art of War? It's like in any other state, you got a lot of movies that plays in this hypothetical thing here. But in this sense, I want to do in the state of like somebody's trying to like deem somebody like an illegal immigrant. You know, I forgot. It's a movie with Tom Arnold in it too, like with some weird alien stuff. And I don't think this has anything to do with it. Like The Fugitive, Tommy Lee Jones, there's stuff like that. Or sorry, I have soap in my mouth. Or Total Velocity with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, I forgot what that's about. There's another futuristic movie I think with Harrison Ford. Forgot what it was called. Um, Ah, shit, man. I feel like I'm getting brain hacked. Like, what the heck? I finally get it. What the heck, man? What the heck, sir? It's like, I'm joking. I don't know. I want a weird idea for movies and whatnot. And then you got like tons of corrupt places. Like America, even though it's like a land of liberty and opportunities and capitalism and all this other stuff, it's still corrupt. And yet, it's like a neutral place here. Like, it's half this, half that, a little of everything type of shit. Whereas, like, Africa or any other third world country, you know, have incredible sources. I'm using the term incredible as in non-credible. Like, they could, even if they do forge or claim some birth crap, it doesn't mean anything, you know? Like, anybody can make up shit over there in Africa. Whereas in America, it's pretty much established that it's more authenticated and legitimate and whatnot, you know? Like, see, in America, you have like due process. Or you have to like prove that you're not a fucking legal immigrant. Even if they do find someone or somehow or some way it's like that's the swapping your identities with others. You know? And see, by being an American, you have that right and or ability versus some other place just it's being all third world and authoritative or I don't know. I don't want to use the term communist because like communism it's different like per locale, you know. Like Chinese communism is like it's like a dictatorship type of thing. I'd say like that's similar there in Africa, even if they're not diplomatic or democratic as claimed. You know, like in China, they can just say whatever the fuck they want and just like press it as an official story when you can't likely like believe that's credible in that, right? I don't know. It's like some Chinese reformation, re-education type of thing. Like trying to, I don't know. But let me go way back. It's like somebody taking your identity, like take your ID, and bam, accused of being an illegal immigrant. Like, wait, I was born in America. How the fuck can that just happen? You know, it's like being framed for a crime you didn't commit, and then you have to state your innocence, and bam, like how you likely can commit a crime, how like some crime is above or beyond your. No, I don't want to use the term above or beyond. There are that exceeds your limitations and ability, or it's like atypical within your personality or your personal individuality and or stereotyping or even physique. That's like being framed for lifting like something that's like 300 pounds and your weight limit is like over like under 70 or something, right? I don't know. And then they totally disregard or push off some other fucking person who clearly looks like they could lift 300 pounds. That's like being framed for like a crime of like 100 different people. You know, like I'm not like a super ant or something. That's what the fuck I'm trying to get at. And then you try to like state stuff like this as hypothetical proof. This is what lawyers actually do, like persuasion. Like, if my client was capable of these such things, I'm personifying a lawyer, then, like, how is it fucking possible? Like, look at it. Like imagine, like, some car accident with extreme shit. You know, like within 5 hours or something. Let's say that's how long some crime was, like, discovered. Like, imagine one fucking person doing, like 15 tons of crime in under, like, 5 hours. It's not making any sense, right? And then especially if like a person who looks like they can't even lift 15 tons, like they can't even lift like 50 tons at best type of shit. 15 like 50 pounds of it out of 15 tons. You know, like what is wrong here? Could somebody provide a legal explanation of what the hell these accusations are about? You know. It's like, how can my client be born in Africa if he's biracial, meaning he's half African and then the other half of his race is like like 10,000 miles plus from Africa. Plus, as in you can have additional miles, like 5,000 extra miles. You know, like you're from like a Pacific island or something. You know, I don't know, man. See, like being biracial alone should be like immediate evidence that you were not born in Africa. You're likely not. Like, like in high probability, high percentile range, like 99.9% that you're not from fucking Africa. Like like the odds state such. Even if you could have some other person who is from such place, doesn't mean any fucking thing. It's basically what I'm saying. Alright, it's like with DNA. Like even though DNA is like incredible, it can identify actual people, like it could actually be flawed as well. That's to say, if somebody burned me alive and like trying to make like I'm unidentifiable, like I can easily take over my identity. Like I still have bone marrow, which even if I'm burned alive, it still contains my DNA and also matches like my biological and chronological age or last age. Whereas like a person who's like slightly like older than me trying to like conquer my identity or whatnot, right? Like Bob becoming a new Brandon. Like Bob's DNA and chronological age, as well as his biological age. Put it this way, the chronological age Bob wants to pretend he's currently like Bob wants to become won't match his actual biological age. Like, you know, my biological age is still intact with my dental records and like bone marrow and actual remains if like Bob decides to like torture me alive while I'm sleeping to take over my identity, right? That's all I want to sum up. Finally found the words. But yeah. In that sense, DNA is incredible as an identifying the individual that can be identified. But like in regards to like forensics with homicide, I don't know, man. Like people are very crafty. Can easily like I like put this way. Say if I spit somewhere accidentally and put it in a napkin, like a public trash can. What if somebody's like devious enough as to collecting that saliva content or item like from that trash can to then like leave that saliva somewhere else in a crime scene, right? To make as if that very act of me placing something in the trash can was me being present at a crime scene or not, you know? I don't know. I think people are very devious. I wouldn't be surprised if people like try and hold people like in a unique way as to being a hostage, you know? Like trying to threaten them or hold them ransom and manipulate them as doing things. It's not their intention or will or personality or character, you know? That's to making sure that someone else's hands is clean and not theirs. I don't know, but I've never been manipulated in such way. I don't know. It's like having someone else perform a bank robbery, whereas the person that making people perform, I don't know. It's like Al Qaeda or something. Like, I don't know what to think. Like you better do this or else. This happens to you. Like I don't want to do it. You know. Do some act anyways. Like I don't think people like that should be held accountable for stuff. I was never one of those types of persons. People, just saying. Like for other people, you can be manipulated as to being affiliated forcefully upon something. It's like being held captive. It's like guilt by association type of thing. But yeah, other than that, I'm not speaking of me. I'm speaking of anyone really. But in regards of me, I think like people actually want to use like I don't know. It's like very complex and complicated. The more people we have involved, the more intricate and complex some hypothetical scenario is. You know, with me, I'm completely innocent. I'm uninvolved in things. I haven't done anything. I wasn't even forced to do anything. With other people, it could be like a different story. Each person, it's like a different perspective and different story. It's like everyone has their own reasons for doing crap. Alright.